Hello, my name is Boaz. I'm the co-director of Redemption, together with Joseph Matmoni, who's a good friend. And the movie talks about friendship and about ego, and it's something which we experienced during working on this movie, and it's a good experience. The movie came up to me as someone who turned religious like 20 years ago while working in the movie business as a cinematographer. And the second that I started becoming like religious, there was a new voice which started appearing in my life, which in a way didn't go with being a cinematographer and an artist. I managed to make peace between those two voices, and the movie talks about a hero, a character who's not able to make peace with those two voices. One of them is being a rock star, a person who writes songs which I guess talk about his inner feelings, his observing of life. And this is his voice in his being. And this is a way that his soul is able to connect to his being. And suddenly he becomes religious, and he leaves it all aside for like 15 years. He doesn't write new music. He doesn't talk about his feelings through music. And through the gathering with his friends, he suddenly sees a mirror of himself, and he doesn't see a picture which he likes. And he gets to understand that he has to make peace between those two elements in his life, instead of choosing only one of them. I guess the movie also talks about something which many people feel or think about, and is trying to be redeemed of negative forces which is within us. And we really wanted to make a movie which doesn't talk about a hero who gets into difficulties from something which is outside of him. He doesn't get abused. He doesn't get he's being abused by himself, and he's fighting himself, which I guess is something which we as human beings all go through our life, which is having to deal with our faults and negative forces which are within ourselves. And in that way, I think that this movie is very personal and very universal. It talks about a rock star. We really wanted to have a real band. This is why we started looking for musicians who might act well. And I remember that 5 months before the beginning of the shooting, I was going through the internet and clicking Israeli rock drummers. And the guy who plays Danny came up, and he looked very certain of himself and someone who can play Danny. And we had him come to an audition, and he was very good. And the guy who plays Mookie, the bass player, is a guy who's a guitar player of a rock band in Israel. And so we really wanted to have a real band, and by the end of the day we really had a real band. And I think it really makes the feeling which they are able to give a real feeling of a real band, and it gives the whole movie a very important feeling of truth. And movies, when something in the movie really feels true, it makes the whole movie feel more true. And I hope you enjoy it. It's I think that in a way we also wanted to make a movie which wouldn't be bigger than life and make you want to go into the screen and into the world of the movie, but we wanted to make a movie which comes out from the screen and sits beside you. And I hope we did a good job. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.